breaking down all 20 things you missed from the Survivor Season 47 finale. We're talking all things Sam giving a great final tribal council performance, Rachel joining an elite group of Survivor players, an intense fire making challenge, the fallen comrades, and much more. Careful for any spoilers if you haven't seen the episode yet, and make sure to stick around as we announce last week's puzzle giveaway winner. We'll do one more giveaway next week with my Survivor 47 review. So if you want to enter that, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below your thoughts on this chaotic and insane finale. Let's get started with number 20, the final episode. We are now in unprecedented territory with the new era of Survivor with episode 14 and the finale part 2. The flow of the episode did feel a little bit off, being only the final 4, only being 2 hours including the after show, and a pretty awkward challenge. Sit down and relax, happy holidays, as we're gonna be breaking it all down.
It is a very big night for Survivor. It's the finale of Survivor 47.
Number 19, previously on Survivor. Going into the episode, I predicted it was going to be a little bit anticlimactic with Rachel easily winning the game. Although that wasn't fully correct, I'm still confident that the past 2 episodes was Survivor at its best. Number 18, after Tribal. Here we go at the final 4. Although I would hope I would play like Rachel on Survivor, I would most likely be like Teeny. As a Survivor superfan, you really got a feel for Teeny and Sue not really having a chance. Make no mistake about it, Teeny and Sue don't have a chance. This was Rachel's game to lose, with Sam having a small chance. Number 17, challenge time. Here comes the awkward part of the episode with the finale challenge. I'll explain what I mean in a second once the challenge starts, as the players get through obstacles with a ball and release a machete with solving a bat puzzle. Number 16, the challenge. The big problem is this challenge screams Final 5 challenge and not Final 4 challenge, especially for the finale episode, as typically the Final 4 challenge is something small that everyone can do, just like what we saw last week, and typically the Final 5 challenge is this big obstacle course. I guarantee you that Survivor heard from the TV network that the finale was going to be split into 2 different parts, and so we needed to flip the challenge order around. I'm really sorry for ranting so much, but I also feel like the finale puzzle should have been a new puzzle, as Rachel takes down Sam for the win.
Rachel making the switch. Is that it? That's it! Rachel's done it! Claims a spot in the final 3!
Number 15, an elite group. We seriously need to acknowledge this accomplishment from Rachel and give her a round of applause. Going all the way back to the first season, the record individual immunity challenge wins for a woman is 4. And now, 47 seasons into Survivor's history, we have Rachel joining this elite group.
You're in a very elite group now. Only 5 women, including yourself, over 46 seasons, have won 4 individual immunities.
Number 14, becoming a power player. Just like how Rachel joined the elite group of individual immunity challenge winners, I would love to join the elite group of Survivor YouTubers. If you aren't subscribed yet, please do that and help me pass Russell Hanson subscribers. And as a bonus, once we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll be making a dedicated video interviewing the man, the myth, the legend, Russell Hanson. Number 13, Sam versus Rachel. You heard it directly from Sam himself. Although they both started the game on the same tribe, they started the game together, they actually have opposite perspectives. Sam has wanted to get Rachel out the entire time but couldn't, whereas Rachel has been able to get Sam out but has chosen not to.
I've tried to knock her out of this game. I've tried to beat her at a challenge, but my plan has been foiled.
Number 12, return to camp. It was a great Survivor callback as Rachel reminisces about all the great female challenge beasts. We have Kelly Wigglesworth, Jenna Maraska, Kim Spradlin, Chrissy Hasselbach, and now Rachel Lamont. And it's crazy to see where Rachel has ended up with starting Survivor 46 as an alternate. However, the big problem is a lot of Survivor juries don't respect the challenge beast.
Jenna Maraska, Chrissy Hoffbeck, Kim Spradlin, and Kelly Wigglesworth. That's so cool.
Number 11, who's going to fire? Let's be real, you gotta respect Rachel for acknowledging that she doesn't need to go to fire to win the game. It makes the most sense that Sue is being dragged to the finish line with Teeny versus Sam going to fire. Number 10, fire montage. I'm gonna be honest, I have come to accept it at this point that the fire making challenge is just a part of Survivor, but it still makes me a little sad. It's clear that Rachel is the best at fire making and teaches Teeny a few tricks. It shows how confident and charismatic that Sam is, that when he talks about not being able to make fire, no one believed him and just thought he was playing mind games. But then we discover Sam actually can't make fire.
Everybody at home saying, why didn't you practice fire?
Number 9, Sam the underdog. Why didn't you practice fire? But for real, I'm pumped to talk about Sam's endgame. What I'm going to say for now is it's really hard to tell the jury the story that you're the underdog when outside of Survivor, you're living a life like Sam is. I don't know about you, but when I was watching the episode at home, I started jumping up and down off my couch when I saw Sam read the letter.
Told me, you're not one to quit. That really fired me up.
Number 8, Tribal Council. I've said it all season, but the jury walking in is so intense. Really, this was all jury management as both Sam and Rachel were giving great answers leading into number 7, fire making duel. We gotta quickly replay what Jeff said before the fire making duel before we get into it.
Teeny and Sam, you're going to take a spot at the fire making stations. Pick whichever one you want.
Both Teeny and Sam got to choose where they wanted to sit. And it's time to talk about one of the other main talking points online on Twitter with the episode, and that's of course Teeny's fire making. Let's pull out the notepad and go over everything. The producers first of all need to fix this for future seasons, but ultimately Teeny could have taken the other seat or stand up and try and block the win. Make no mistake about it, Teeny did get screwed over here, and this needs to be fixed for future seasons. However, at the same time, it feels okay here with Teeny not having a chance to win, but imagine if this happened to Jessie all the way back in Survivor 43. Number 6, Teeny voted out. She was super emotional at times, but literally got to live every single super fan's dream. Number 5, day 26 breakfast. I'm just gonna be straight with everyone, it's not a hot take. I don't think Sue played that good of a Survivor game, but what a great feeling for Sue making it all the way to day 26 on Survivor and on your 59th birthday. As this breakfast is really the calm before the storm for these players as we get into. Number 4, the jury speaks. I always love to give the Survivor producers a round of applause when they do special things like this. And it was special watching Sue, Rachel, and Sam have a combo of the fallen comrades and jury speaks. This was top tier Survivor content. It felt like a true finale. With Sierra respecting Sam's game, Saul thinks Rachel's game wasn't luck. Gabe respected Sue's loyalty. Kyle was a bro and loved Sam. Caroline was all in with Sue's loyalty. Andy knew Rachel was a big threat. Genevieve wanted to play the game Rachel played, and Teeny respected Sam's game. Number 3, the final 3. Someone's gotta fill the Troyzan spot or the GOAT spot in the final 3, and unfortunately that's Sue this season. It's very difficult when you look at the season long edit versus how the player did this episode. Based on the season long edit, I knew 100% it was going to be Rachel's win, so I wish the producers lifted up Sam's game a little bit more to not make it as obvious. But then at the same time, leading into this final tribal council with the episode we had, I wasn't sure who was going to win. Number 2, final tribal council. Before we deep dive into everything at the final tribal council, we need to remember this quote from Saul.
As a fan watching this game on TV, you know, I have criticism to give players, and I'm like, what a stupid move, why would you do that? Watching it on TV, you don't know.
We already talked before tribal that Sue was going to be 3rd, Sam a close 2nd behind Rachel in 1st place. But this final tribal council performance from Sam, it blew my mind. I would stand on the hill that Sam had one of the best final tribal council performances of all time. And there was a lot going on throughout the entire tribal council, with things like Rachel and Sam fighting, Rachel not acknowledging the shot in the dark, Andy relating Rachel's game to some low-ranked Survivor winners like Ben and Mike Holloway, and Sam crushing every single speech. I feel like if I don't acknowledge it, I will get roasted in the comments, but the Survivor after show gets a big thumbs down. At the same time, Survivor 47 as a whole gets a big boom, leading into number 1, Rachel wins Survivor. I will dive deeper into everything with my Survivor 47 retrospective review, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss it, as although Sam had the best final tribal council performance, Rachel had the best overall game of the season.
The winner of Survivor 47, Rachel. Well, there it is. We have our winner.
I really need to say to all of you, thank you so much for all the support throughout Survivor 47, and I hope you have a great holiday break with your friends and family. Anyways, congratulations Vincent, you're this week's puzzle giveaway winner. I'll announce our final puzzle giveaway winner of the season next week with our Survivor 47 review, and click right here to go check out Survivor 48.